everybody, it's Mrs. Hodson, and I wanted to introduce you to my friend. Here is Paper Bag Turkey. This is Paper Bag Turkey. And so this little video, I'm going to show you how we make Paper Bag Turkey. All right. So when you guys get your to-go bag, you're going to come and pick up your to-go bag. You're going to have a whole little packet of all the pieces for the paper bag turkey. And so I'm going to show you now how you're going to put that together. So I hope you can see my screen. These are the pieces. And so this is your very first job you have to do is you have to do some cutting out. So you need two eyes. So they're on a fold. So you're going to keep this folded, cut out two eyes. This is the beak. You're going to cut out a beak. It's on yellow. This is the wattle. You know, it's hard to see that paper. There's a line for the wattle. And then you're going to need two orange turkey legs. Now you'll notice there's two pieces of paper put together with a staple in the middle. So the first job, cut that out. And then have an adult help you to pull the staple out so that it doesn't rip the leg. Okay, so this is what you need. And then you need a lot of feathers for your turkey. So the same thing, you need 9 feathers. So I put them together. They're stapled together. So you're going to have 2. You're going to cut out another one. You're going to cut out another one. You cut out another one. And you're going to get the brown. And you're going to take the staples out. Now, I think Mrs. Petrino's friends, I think your feathers were cut out for you. So you won't have to worry about doing that cutting work. All right. Now, if you are following along with me, if you want to pause the video right now, you can pause the video and cut out all your pieces because the magic of technology, I did all my cutting out. So here is my beak. Here are my eyes. Here's my wattle. I have my 2 legs and I have all of my feathers. Now inside your little packet with your craft is the paper bag because he's got 2 paper bag parts to his body. A little paper bag is for his head and then the big paper bag is for his body. So we're going to work on the head first. So your first job is we need to take care of his eyes. So here are his eyes and you're going to need a black crayon. So I draw this part of his eye first and I can do this one over here. Now you can be as creative as you want. You can do it however you want. I am not a turkey expert. But you might want to put like a band of orange over his eyes on each side. And then you can color the top part red. Okay, and you're going to do this side. So you have 2 eyes. Okay, and now we need to know this is where you can have some fun because you can make your eyes, the black part, the pupils of the turkey's eyes any way you want. So if you want to have like googly eyes, you could do like one eye here or one eye here. You can make it however kooky you want it, right? Because you want a little kooky turkey. That's what you want. All right, so once you color your eyes, now we're going to glue it onto the paper bag. All right, so this is the smaller paper bag. And I put 2 E's here for eyes. 2 eyes, this is where your eyes are going to go. So you're going to use a glue stick. Now, if you have white glue like Elmer's glue, I feel like Elmer's glue works a little bit better. But if you don't have Elmer's glue, just use a lot of from your glue stick. So I'm going to put a big circle here. And then a big circle here. And then when you put the eyes on, you want them to stick like on top of the bag. See how they're like over the top edge of the bag? This is going to make his eyes look like big and sticking out of his head, just like a turkey is. Okay? So those are his two eyes. All right, the next part we're going to work on is the beak and the wattle. All right. So the beak, if you notice, has like 2 parts where you're going to fold it kind of like in the middle there. Okay, so I'm just going to fold it right in the middle. And when you look at the front of any bird, really, they almost have, I think they have like almost nostrils, I think they're called. So you're going to want to make 2 like marks for there. All right, here's the wattle now. Look, if you look closely at the wattle, you'll notice that one part is rounded and one part looks like it kind of has a hook to it. This is the part we want to put the beak on. So it's like 3 parts. So watch, okay? So we're going to take the glue and I'm only going to put it on the back of the beak. And then we're going to put the beak right like that and press it on. That's it. So now we're done with this. Now, this is the most important thing. Don't get tricked. We don't want to glue the wattle all the way down on the bag. We're going to put glue just here on the W. W is for wattle. Just here on the W. And I mean a lot of glue in a circle. That's it. Now, when you glue this down, the wattle should really almost touch his eyes because on a real turkey, it actually kind of does almost go up between his eyes. And I'm going to press really, really, really hard here. Okay. Now, I'm almost done with his head. I have one more job to do. Because I'm making the video and I'm trying to go a little fast, I want you guys to just let this dry before you do the next part, okay? The next part you will do, just let it dry maybe an hour or so, or even a day would be good. But the next thing you're going to do is you're going to open this bag very carefully, okay? So now the bag is opened, okay? And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take one piece of newspaper and crumple it up, and you're going to take it like this. I have like a ball in my hand, and I'm going to stick it right into the top of his head, and then I'm going to kind of crunch my hands underneath. So you see how the wattle's still hanging down? Let me see if this is better. See how the wattle's still hanging down? That's because I only put glue in one place. So there's my turkey head. There it is. Here it is. Here it is. No, I'm trying to work. Okay, so there's my turkey head. So this part is done. So we're going to put the turkey head to the side, and now we're going to work on the body. Okay, so now you're going to get a big giant, you have a big giant paper bag. And again, I put 2 big X's to let you know where you're going to glue your legs. Now this is the part that has the flap, which is good. So we want to make sure we only keep glue right on the X. So right here, put it right on the X, right on the X. Now this is the trickiest part, and it might not seem right to you, but make sure you put your turkey legs this way. You want those legs. This is what's going to make the turkey look like it's sitting up nice and straight. Okay. Now I'm going to turn this over, and all the way near the bottom, I'm going to glue my turkey feathers. Now I'm going to put 5 feathers in the back. You can decide however you want your feathers to go, however you want your feathers to go. So this is how I'm going to do it. There's a line on the bag. I like to use this line. And I start at the bottom, and I go right up, and I'm going to start with red. And I'm going to put my red turkey feather right smack in the middle. And then I'm going to go this side and this side. And those are going to be my next 2 feathers. I'm using a lot of glue stick. I really want it to stick. Okay, now I'm going to put a pink and a green. Okay, and now I'm going to do across the bottom here. Okay, I'm going to do a yellow one, and I'm going to do a blue one. And now my turkey feathers in the back are done. All right. Now I'm going to open up this bag. You see when I open it up, see how his feet are kind of like sticking out and his tail feathers are in the back. Now, let me see. I think I'm going to stop this and come back to Let's see. I don't know how I'm going to use my camera this way. All right. So now what we're going to do is you're going to take this thing and now you're going to stuff this with, you're going to put lots of newspaper in the bag. So the bag now is open. Here is the back of his tail feathers. His feet are sticking out in front. And now I'm just going to stuff it with lots of newspaper. And I'm going to crumple it up because I want a fat turkey. So I want to put as much paper into the middle of his body to keep him nice and fat. So all your old newspaper. And here's what you really want to do. You want to make sure each piece, you take each piece and crumple it up like this and put it in. All right, now the next part of this job is you're going to now put the body, the head on the body. So here's how you're going to do that. So here's the bag. This is his bottom. And you're going to take the bottom and crunch it up like this. So now you can see you have your body that looks like this. Okay? And this is like his turkey neck right here. Okay? And now you're going to take that turkey neck and you're going to take this one back, open up the bottom neck a little bit, and you're going to put this right over the top. Put this right over the top. And now you have your turkey. Okay? You can see how it, I think that will help you. If you have a mom or dad, will be able to help you. Now, the only piece that you're still going to have to work on, which takes it's a little tricky to do, is you want to get these 2 wing feathers on each side of him. Now, this is what Mrs. Hodson always does because hot glue works better. So if mom or dad or aunt, grandma, somebody's at home has some, you're going to take 2 turkey feathers and hot glue it to each side of his body. And that's how you're going to put him all together. This turkey is going to come together this way. So you can see, and his legs are coming out the front. All right, so you guys could try this. I hope this video works. If you have any questions or it's not clear, then let me know and we can always do a little Zoom and I can show you on a Zoom. So I hope this helps. Give it a try. Again, if anything is not, if it doesn't make sense to you, if you're in Mrs. Petrino's class or Mrs. Hodson's class, it doesn't matter. This is my favorite turkey craft. I've been making it for almost 30 years. I think every class I've ever had makes this turkey, and I love him so much, and he's the best Thanksgiving treat you could ever have. So anybody who has trouble, just email me, and I can have a little Zoom session, and I can help you fix your turkeys, okay? So have fun. Good luck. I'm proud of you guys. Keep up the great work.